crafters, welcome back to my channel, Choose Joy with Carmen. And today I am sharing the card that I created for this month's Oh So Inspired. I'm a part of this collaboration team that is organized by Alicia from Call Me Crafty Owl. To see the videos that the other team members have created, there is a playlist link in the description box below, and also a list of all the collaborators with a link to their channels. So here is a picture of this month's inspiration that was created by Danya of Danya's Doodles. And here is where you can find her on Instagram. I have provided a link to her card in the description box, as well as the hashtag if you want to play along and create your own design. We would love to see what you create. So now let's look at the products that I used and the card that I created. So as you can see on the inspiration piece, the biggest thing that I loved the most about this card were the colors. So I decided to basically stick with the colors. I didn't do the fun fold. In fact, this card that she created was for Craft Roulette episode number 190. And she said on the description of this card that the parameters for that week were a fancy fold, Z fold, and then aquarium colors. And so she picked up the little rocks on the bottom of a fish aquarium. And then I think it was November, and she said that the month we celebrate gratefulness. And 3 clusters, and so she picked 3 clusters of gems and flowers. So this was a Craft Roulette card, but I'm not doing those parameters. I'm just being inspired by the colors of her card. And so I decided to pull in some. This is the Sending Smiles set, because I wanted to, if you noticed on her card, she's got the sentiment embossed in white on gray paper. And so basically that's what I'm doing as well. And so I wanted to do the birthday wishes from this set. And also in here is, I used the smaller die to die cut that off out of for my sentiment. And then to pull in the gray, I'm using this paper here. That's part of the Abigail Rose paper pack. And then I'm also using this, which is called Flowering Foil Specialty Designer Series paper. And because I wanted to fussy cut out 2 of the flowers. And then I kind of used an edge one here to test my coloring that I wanted. So this has like copper foil on it, which is pretty, and also silver foil around the leaves and around the center of the flowers. And the little, that's pretty much that. And then I did my coloring with my blends, and I'm using light Tahitian Tide and light Highland Heather and light Old Olive. So those are the colors that I'm using to kind of come the closest to her colors. And then I stamped, well, I think the only thing I have on my card that was stamped, because I embossed the sentiment, was, and then I did something different on the inside. So I guess I just used this for the back of my card. So let's pull in my card and we can take a look at it. So here it is. And what I did was I just, with those colors, I colored in the Tahitian Tide and the Highland Heather various petals. And then in certain areas, I went over it. Like when I had Tahitian Tide, I went over it like around the edges with the light Highland Heather, and vice versa. When I did the light Highland Heather, then I went around the edges with the light Tahitian Tide. And then that way I'd kind of got 3 colors going on there, but I really liked the way that looked. And then for the centers, I just put both of the colors there together to give it a different look as well as on the buds. So, and then as far as the leaves are concerned, I just did them in the old olive. I didn't do any other colors on my leaves. And then, if you noticed, also on her design, she has some embellishments. And so I pulled in these iridescent pearls because they kind of had that, various colors because they're iridescent, but they have the darker color. And it looks like on her card, I don't know if those are black gems, but if you look close, they look like a dark purple. So that's why I decided to go with the iridescent gems, because see how they kind of have different colors there. So, and then again, I embossed my sentiment kind of like she did. And I really love this card. The colors are just gorgeous. So then on the inside, because I'm doing a lot of cards for the church, I want to make, I don't have stamp sets that have sentiments that I want to use. So I am making my own sentiments and then I'm printing them out. So on this one, I colored it using the hex codes as the basic gray. And it says, praying you'll have the most beautiful of birthdays, one that is filled with God's love and sweetened with his joy. And then I just added some more of that designer paper at the bottom. And then the only place I really stamped was the back of my card, the Handmade by Choose Joy with Carmen. So there is my card and how I was inspired by this month's inspiration from Dania. So hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, you could show me your joy by giving this video a thumbs up. And until my next video, remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.